organization and Yalla for Sudan who organized this demonstration. Big applause for all of you who are here.
And now we have Hamad Saifuddin.
He's a co-founder of the Sudanese Refugee Organization and he will be the opening speech. Give him a very loud applause. Hamad!
Welcome everyone. Thanks for coming. Many Sudanese today choose silence, not because they don't care, but because the pain has become too heavy. But we cannot stay silent. We must raise our voices for our people, not for any part, SAF or RSF, but for innocent Sudanese who are enduring unimaginable suffering. Our people are living with no food, no water, no electricity, and no sense of safety. Their days are filled with fear, and their nights. It's really heartbreaking. We have to ask ourselves what we can do together. How can we stand beside our people? They are most important. There are many ways to help. We can send solar energy for hospital or for water station. Or we can send some money for supporting the biggest kitchen. They feed thousands of people. Whatever resources we can send for schools. And if someone asks me, Hamad, what do you think about the war in Sudan? And what do you want after the war? I will answer with honestly. There are the ones people they can decide, these people in the ground who carry the weight of the war, not those of us far away. Their voice should be the one guiding Sudan's destiny. Last message, on behalf of all Sudanese refugees in Netherlands, we request the IND to provide a fast processing because our people there suffer much. Even delay means more fear, more separation for themselves and for their families, who simply want safety and dignity. In the end, anyone want to support the Sudanese people, he can talk to us after the demo. Thank you.
So big applause for Hamad from the Sudanese Refugee Organization. So what's happening in Sudan is happening in Palestine, is happening in Congo, and therefore we also invited a speaker on stage from Gaza, Palestine. Give her a very big applause, Bizan Lina.
Which one? Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay, hi everyone, I'm Lina. I am Palestinian from Gaza, and I guess that's why also I'm here today. I've been speaking out a lot about the Palestinian cause for the past 2 years, so naturally it is also my duty to speak up for the Sudanese people, and I have a small speech that I'm gonna share with you. And yeah, I'll just start. So what's happening in Sudan, it's abhorrent, and you can't even mention it or speak on it without breaking inside. And as a Palestinian who still has family in Gaza, I understand the pain of having the world look away. I understand the frustration from the lack of action from the international community and the betrayal from the so-called international law. But there is one thing that has been something, and that is the small light in this darkness for the past few years. It has been the organizing, the commitment from the people around Palestine. And that community is all we have when our so-called leaders fail. When they fail us, we only have each other. So now we have to show the same unwavering support for Sudan. We have to center the Sudanese voices, and we have to follow the community and show them the same commitment that we have been doing for Palestine for the past 2 years. We do that by educating ourselves. We do that by listening, posting, organizing, and not looking away, even how horrible the news that are coming out from Sudan. We need to make sure that we center and that we talk about it. We need to address the anti-blackness within our communities and make sure that we're always on top, and always make sure that we do what we can in any shape or capacity that we have, which is just as small as sharing a post on Instagram, which is the most passive and simple thing that you can do. And also, I want to just say that, make no mistake, what's happening in Sudan is not separated from what's happening in Gaza. We are fighting the same imperial oppressive systems in many places in the world, and that's why both situations are not exclusive to each other. With that being said, I want to share a quote from revolutionary writer that is Palestinian, Ghassan Kanafani. He said, "Imperialism has laid its body over the world. The head in Eastern Asia, the heart in the Middle East, its arteries reaching Africa and Latin America. Wherever you strike it, you damage and you serve the world revolution." So when the people in Sudan are standing up against their oppressor, they are also serving the world revolution, and we need to do everything we can from the West, use our privilege to support that. Thank you so much.
Big applause for Vital Liga! Ya Hamidi, Ya Burhan, stop the killing in Sudan! Ya Hamidi, Ya Burhan, stop the killing in Sudan! Free the people, free the land, we demand a free Sudan!
Free the people, free the land, we demand a free Sudan.
Free the people, free the land, we demand free Sudan!
Free the people, free the land, we demand a free Sudan.
SAF and RSF, you will see, all Sudan will be free!
RSF, you will see.
RSF, you will see.
All of Sudan will be free.
All of Sudan will be free.
SAF, you will see.
SAF, you will see.
All of Sudan will be free.
All of Sudan will be free.
RSF,
To Darfur.
okay.
Go ahead. Traffic moderation here. Go ahead.
Okay. Free the people, free the land, civilian rule in Sudan.
Free the people, free the land, civilian rule in Sudan.
Free the people, free the land, civilian rule in Sudan.
Free the people, free the land, civilian rule in Sudan.
From Khartoum to Darfur, stop the killing, stop the war.
From Khartoum to Darfur, stop the killing, stop the war.
From Khartoum to Darfur, stop the killing, stop the war.
From Khartoum to Darfur, stop the killing, stop the war.
Okay, so we have had an amazing speech from Bissam from Palestine, but a lot of people know what's happening in Palestine these days, finally. But what's happening in Sudan is only in the news, in the mainstream news, for only a few weeks. So it's important to get a little bit of the history. And Safa, also co-founder from Yalla for Sudan, will explain more about the situation in Sudan and what we can do here in the Netherlands to stop it. Give her a very big applause, Safa.
Hi everyone! Thank you all for being here. I think before I'd like to start, I would really appreciate it if we could take a minute of silence to appreciate and honor our martyrs who passed away giving their lives for free Sudan and a revolutionary Sudan. So can we please all take a minute and just take a vow of silence, please. Thank you all. So I think a lot of people don't actually know that Sudan was colonized by the British under two separate rules. So Southern Sudan was directly ruled and Northern Sudan was indirectly ruled, which till this day you can see how it has affected the way in which Sudan has formed itself as a nation, including the succession of Southern Sudan, but also including the way in which certain communities in Sudan are continuously targeted by the RSF, like the ones in Darfur and El Fasher. So Sudan has known a history of instability ever since its independence. The country has seen over 3 coups, but those coups have luckily also have seen resistance from revolutionary groups overthrowing the government, like the one that we saw in 2019, where Omar al-Bashir was peacefully ousted by the people of Sudan. But on the 25th of October in 2022, we unfortunately saw another coup happening by SAF, which is kind of where we are right now as a country. A lot of people tend to think about the struggles in Sudan as a civil war between SAF and RSF, but it's actually a war against the revolution and the freedom of the Sudanese people in order for them to safely and peacefully hold power of their own land. So to view the war simply as a power